Dumelang, ko hae. Hello everyone. My name is Amanda Ntati Chembezi and I am from the Republic of Botswana. Ask me who this is. This is Naji. Naji is here and you'll get to know a little bit about Naji a bit later on today. But she is Honorable Naji Ndende. A few weeks ago, in a heated debate in class with some of the fellows, Naji shared some of her experiences in Congo, Brazzaville. She shared how, even as a woman trying to make change in her country, she would often be told that she shouldn't look for public positions or vie for leadership because she was a woman. Naji then further told us that even though people told her that she should let things go, she would often remind herself that she cannot let this go. As of this week, because Naji did not let it go, she has become an elected official in her country and we celebrate her. Naji's story inspires me. It took me 5 years to recognize that I was in an incredibly emotionally abusive relationship. The aftermath of that relationship has really left me in a space where I am still grappling with how to be confident, how to regain my dignity, and the life that I would like to live as a woman. Because of that, I co-funded Girls for Girls Botswana. Girls for Girls Botswana literally saved my life. The UN says that 70% of women in my country have been abused physically or emotionally. That is double the global figure. That tells us that there's a problem and we need to address it. Girls for Girls Botswana is the largest mentorship program in my country that goes and educates women and girls in leadership. We give them the tools, we give them the access to be able to empower themselves and gain agency over their lives. We know that the problem at hand isn't that women are not economically ready. Even when women have the means, even when they have the education in my community, they still feel a deep sense of disempowerment because of cultural norms that tell them that they're not worth anything, that marriage means more than their status, their achievements, and the work that they've done. So we will be holding a campaign over the next 2 years called Nalewena. Nalewena in my language is you and I. It's about us. How do we start to have community conversations with men and women together? How do we tell our stories? How do we share in local communities? The way we want to do it is go back to the grassroots. We want to have these conversations with our local chiefs, who are mostly men, and in what we call khotlas. A khotla in my country is a community platform where people go and meet together to discuss issues that affect them. These decisions that are made there are usually made with consensus. We feel like this is the place where people can air out their issues, they can talk about what the real deep things are, and that there can be some sense of long-term, a start to get into a better place where things are not hidden under because no one is talking about them. Things like shame die in open spaces. We will be working with a couple of organizations. Basadi Botswana is our one of the biggest gender organizations in the country. We'll be working with an organization called Men and Boys for Gender Equality. We'll be working with Sky Botswana, which is a great organization as well in this space, the US Embassy, which is already a big supporter and funder of our work. We'll also be working with the government in this at a policy level. How can you support us? You can support us by coming to engage with us, by giving us advice. You can support us by giving us your time, and most importantly, funding our work. I thank you so much, and I leave you with this note. Wherever you're seated, you should have seen a note that says, you cannot let this go. You cannot let whatever matters go. I hope that that inspires you to fight for social justice, to fight for equity in your different spaces. Thank you so much.